Welcome to the Commonwealth Health System Total Rewards MetLife 401A and 403B distribution tutorial. This presentation will help you understand your disbursement options, process, and the necessary forms required. As you know, Commonwealth Health System has transitioned to a for-profit, taxable organization through the Duke LifePoint Partnership. This transition requires that all previous employer-sponsored retirement plans are terminated, which means that all participants must take action to remove their funds from the plans. All funds must be distributed by February 27, 2015. Thus, you must take action soon. If you do not take action and notify MetLife by February 27, 2015, your account balance in the plan will automatically be transferred to an individual retirement account established on your behalf. The MetLife 401A and 403B plans are now available for disbursement. More information on other plans will be forthcoming as each is available. The MetLife forms we will be discussing are available in several locations. You can visit the MetLife website, call MetLife customer service, or visit the Human Resources SharePoint page on the Commonwealth Health System intranet. We will review in more detail where these forms can be located later in the presentation. What are your options? There are several options available to you for disbursement of your funds, and we'll discuss each of them. Please remember, should you have any specific financial and/or tax concerns, please consult a professional advisor. There are three distribution options. The first option is to roll over your funds to the new employer-sponsored 401k plan, which has been established at Charles Schwab. Another option is to roll over your funds to a different qualified plan, such as a personal IRA. Each of these options will require additional paperwork from the new plan. Please refer to the instructional letter mailed to your home address for more information. A third option is to take a cash distribution. Please note, since contributions to the plan were not previously taxed, you will be required to pay income tax on the funds received upon distribution. The amount of tax depends on your tax bracket and personal tax situation. In addition, if you are under the age of 59 and a half, an additional 10% may be applicable. You are permitted to elect disbursements of funds by utilizing a combination of these options. For example, if you would like to take a partial cash distribution and roll the remaining funds into an individual IRA, that is permitted. As you make your distribution decision, please remember the original intent of the funds you set aside with MetLife. Any funds you elect to withdraw as a cash distribution now will not be available to you at retirement. Let's review the MetLife distribution forms. Both the 401A and the 403B plans have specific forms to complete. You will need to complete a form for each account in which you are active. The forms are identical, so for this purpose, we will review only one. Each form includes important legal information that should be reviewed in its entirety prior to completion of the form. The next few slides will cover the key sections of the form that must be completed for processing. Section A, Personal Information. The fields that must be completed in order for your form to process are Social Security number, last name, first name, middle initial, date of birth, marital status, and a daytime phone number. Please be sure to fill out the name and Social Security header on each page. Section B, Reason for Withdrawal. Please select the I have separated from employment/retired box, and if an active employee, enter the date of 9/1/2014 in the date line. If you are a terminated employee, please enter your actual termination date. Section C, Type of Withdrawal. you'll see that there are several options within Section C. The first option is if you'd like to take a cash distribution. If this is the option you choose, check the Payable to Me as a one-time withdrawal box, enter 100% in the Amount area, and check the box for Gross Amount. The next option within Section C is for individuals who wish to take a combination of a cash distribution and then roll the remaining funds in their plan to Charles Schwab or some other qualified plan. If this is the option you would like to choose, check the 100% withdrawal with a portion payable to me and the remaining balance as a direct rollover box. Check the box for gross amount and enter the percentage or the dollar amount payable to you. Then select the type of eligible retirement plan. If you're electing to roll over to Charles Schwab, for example, you would select the 401k box. If you would like to roll over your funds to Charles Schwab or some other qualified plan, please select the next area of Section C, which is roll over to an IRA or an eligible retirement plan as a one-time withdrawal. If you're rolling over to Charles Schwab, please select the 401k box and enter the amount, either in percent or dollars, that you wish to roll over to that account. If you're selecting some other type of qualified plan, choose the traditional IRA box and choose again either the amount in percent or dollars you wish to roll over to that account. If you would like your funds dispersed over multiple accounts, please complete a new disbursement form for each account. The periodic installment payment and annuity purchase with annuity provider options, which are in the remainder of Section C, are not applicable to the Commonwealth Health System MetLife plans. Section D, Where to Send Funds. If you are rolling over to Charles Schwab, enter Charles Schwab on the name of trustee line. The mailing address will be your home address. As mentioned earlier, receiving plans will require additional paperwork to be completed to accept funds. You can contact Charles Schwab directly to obtain the roll-in form via the website at www.401kaccess.com/LifePoint or customer service at 1-800-777-4015. Complete the Charles Schwab form and mail to Charles Schwab directly with a MetLife check you will receive. If rolling over to another qualified plan, enter the plan information in Section D. You will need to work directly with the accepting organization to obtain the appropriate forms for submission. Section E is options for delivery of funds. If you are rolling over to Charles Schwab, please select the U.S. Postal Mail option. If you are rolling over to another qualified plan, taking a cash distribution, or any combination of the two, you have options to choose from regular U.S. Postal Mail delivery, express delivery, or direct deposit. If selecting direct deposit, it is recommended that you choose the checking account option, and you must supply a voided check with the form. If choosing the savings account option, a letter will be required from your banking institution in order to process delivery of your funds. The next section required for processing of the form is Section H, Signatures and Consent. The form must be signed by the account holder and, if married, the account holder's spouse. Spousal signatures must be witnessed by a plan administrator or a notary. If signed without plan administrator or notary witness, the form will need to be completed again. Human Resources will host many sessions to help facilitate the review and signature process. Please check your email for dates and times. Prior to coming to a session, please ensure that you have both the 401A and the 403B forms completed in all applicable parts. Also, please ensure you bring with you a valid photo ID for yourself and your spouse if applicable. Once the form has been signed by an authorized plan administrator, Human Resources will submit forms to MetLife for processing. Please allow 2 to 3 weeks for processing of your information. You can check the status of your disbursement by contacting MetLife directly. Again, forms can be located directly at the MetLife website by calling MetLife Customer Service or through the Commonwealth Health System Human Resources SharePoint site. To access the forms from the MetLife website, go to www.mlr.metlife.com and log into your account. Please note, the Commonwealth Health System HR Benefits team does not have access to this account information. If you forgot your username or PIN, please follow the prompts on the screen and contact MetLife directly. Once logged in, select Forms and then Separation from Employment Withdrawal Request. Print and complete the form. When finished, click the drop-down under the word Welcome and select the second plan, then print the form again. To access the forms from the Commonwealth Health System intranet, choose the Commonwealth Health System SharePoint Sites link, then Human Resources Department, and choose Benefits. Forms are located in the Pension/Retirement 2014 section. Please remember, all forms must have a plan administrator signature prior to being sent to MetLife for processing. Plan administrator signatures can be obtained at any HR session, and completed forms can also be turned in at any HR session. Completed forms can also be sent via interoffice mail or U.S. postal mail to Human Resources attention. Please remember, if you are a married participant, your spousal signature will need to be witnessed or notarized. Should you have any questions, please feel free to contact MetLife directly at 1-800-543-2520. You can also contact the Commonwealth Health System Benefits Line at 814-534-9114, option 2.